Okay, so I'm just going round here. That bit's coming off quite well now. I'm getting it down slowly. The interesting thing is, going back to the Heron. So I said to him about the predators eating it. Well, I'm just looking over there now, and it looks to me there's definitely 2 buzzards there, maybe 3, having a go at that carcass. Maybe when I think it's 3 of them. When I arrived earlier in the tractor, maybe that scared them off, but it looks like to me now they've all decided that go and have a quick look at it and maybe peck at it. I'll zoom in a bit when we get a bit closer. They seem to be sat down right by it. I will just spin this round. It's not very easy to see through this. Through the window, there's one there. Right, I've turned the tractor off. I'm going to jump out. I don't know whether they'll fly off again or what. I imagine if there's meat there, they probably will carry on eating. Oh no, right, let's have a look. So I can zoom in. Let's have a look. One's flown off, but there he goes. He's up on the barn. Where's the other one? There it is. Look at that. I'm on maximum zoom, so it's not very clear. But that is, you can see it chomping away on it. Look at that buzzard, look at it. It's pecking, it's hacking away at that, really. My eyesight's not great, and I'm on a little screen. I don't know how clear that is. It looks a bit pixelated and blurry to me, but I can make it out that it's obviously really having a chomp on that. I'll try and get closer, and we can see whether we can see it a bit, what it's up to. Right, I'm going to drive up closer. I don't know whether me driving up will frighten it off or not. That's quite a thing to see. Let's have a look. That is why you don't see anything in the countryside and it left lying around dead, because basically someone will come and clean that up. I can see it chomping away on it. I don't know whether the other one will come down. I'm not sure whether it'll fly off. You can see it over there. I'm hoping it's... Oh no, it's flown off. Right, it's flown off. I wonder if I just park up quietly in the corner, whether it will come back. It's up on the barn roof. This is like something out of Country File or Nature Watch or something, Spring Watch, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to sit here for a minute and see what happens, alright? We've got nothing to lose, have we? There it is, look. So can you see it's up on the roof? Right, I'm going to open the door. Oh, they're both on the hedge. Let me just... Right. I'm not doing very well here on the video, but they are both on the hedge. Look, oh, don't go away. I want you to do your spring watch thing. Look, that one there, look, he's just sat there. Right, so they both, oh no, they're flying about. I think the thing is, for their point of view, I think there's a kind of, is it worth risking going down by that bloke in the tractor? Has he got a gun? Or is it worth leaving that carcass there long enough for someone else to get it, like a fox or something? So I reckon there's a battle of wills there going on in their heads whether to bother getting it. Probably what I should have done is parked up and walked up a bit closer. I can hear them, they're flipping flying around, so maybe I've come too close. Anyway, right, I'll reconvene when we've worked out what's going on. Well, I've sat here for 5 minutes and can you hear that? Can you hear them? I can hear them screeching out. I think they're literally above my tractor nearly, and I obviously got the second. Can you hear that? They're screeching out to each other. I think they're saying there's a bloke down there in the tractor. So what I might do is carry on and then find a way of getting close to it. Right, so yeah, I think I'll carry on hedge trimming and then we'll see if I see them again. What? Oh, he's come back to the tree now. Oh, you see, he's tempting. They can't They can't leave it. Right, I'll sit here a bit longer. Oh, right, they're still circling around. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna carry on. I reckon the best plan is to carry on as normal, and they think I'm working as normal, because otherwise I think I could be sat here for ages, and I got edge trimming to do. I'm hoping I can capture that on film though, because that is really fun. Fun? That's not the right word. Oh, look at that! Hang on, look. Can you see that? He's just flown down. Look at that. It's just flown down now. Look. I'm not going to move out of the tractor cab. Look, he's deciding. Look, he's giving it a kind of. What's all that about then? What is that? Go on, mate. You know you want to. Go on. Oh my God. Look at that. And he's straight on it. Now then, I'm wondering, do I get out and get a clearer shot? Not through a window. Let me just have a look. Right, be very careful not to frighten it. He's seen me move. Oh, bugger. Look, there it goes again. Oh. Come on, mate, you know you want it. It's gone back in the tree. Oh, do you know how frustrating is that? I reckon, do you know what I think it is? I think there's one on watch and there's one going for it, because there's one circling around. Oh, right, the best I can hope to do is wipe that window, I think, and then maybe look through the window this time. Alright, let's try that. I don't suppose Springwatch ever have this problem, do they? Right, so what I've done is, I'm not going to risk getting out again. I don't know whether this will work a second time. They know I'm here now. I'm going to sit here. I've cleaned the window. Springwatch don't have this problem, do they? They have it all set up with lovely hides and stuff. I'm going to flip in bright red tractor. Right, so I've wiped the window. I'm not getting out again because I don't want to frighten it off. And I'm hoping it will come back and it will jump on that. And we'll just see nature at work, because this is fascinating. It's just moved onto the barn roof now. For me anyway, this is fascinating. This is nature. Because you think, how do these birds are, oh, they're both on the barn roof now. These are big birds, high calorie intake to keep that body going. Now they're not going to, at this time of year there's not any fruit and nuts around for them to eat. They've got to be living on, they're carrion birds anyway, they eat meat. They've got to get meat every day, I would have thought. So obviously they will try and hunt, and especially in summer there's young pheasants and young rabbits and things like that around, but in the winter it's a lot harder. So they've got to try and get maybe a rabbit or a hare or something. If a hare's quite a big animal, a rabbit, but something dead, already dead in the field is just such a tempting thing, because the work's already done for them. One's back up in the tree, the other one's buggered off. They're kind of, again, like I said, this is like, oh my God, they want this, because this is like someone's already been to Tesco's for them and bought their shopping, left it in a carrier bag out on the lawn. And this for them is like that. So what I'm hoping to do is, if they come back, I will get some sort of wildlife footage. This is, for me, this is very interesting. Right, so I was going to sit here, chat amongst yourselves. We'll be back when something happens. It's back where it was before. It's going down, it's going down. Look, yes. Straight down there. That's a clearer view as well, isn't it? No, I'm not moving out of the cab now. Wow. Yeah, I don't need to get outside. I'm glad I cleaned the window. Look at that. I wonder if the other one will come down in a minute. But he's sort of sizing it up. Hasn't actually pecked it yet, has it? And when it starts, it will really go for it. Oh no, he's... What's he doing? I think it's a bit nervous. Maybe he can see me. There he goes. Go on, my son. There he goes. I can only assume it's standing on... Oh look, yes it is. So what it's doing is quite clever. Obviously it stood on the carcass to stop it, because when it's putting its beak in, it would literally pull it apart, it would move around. So it's using its talons to grip it, and then look at that, look, it's really chomping on it now. That poor old heron, look. Look at that. I wouldn't be surprised if the other buzzard turns up as well now, because if it knows that one's having that, it'll want to. I mean, it's sort of tearing chunks out and eating them as it goes, isn't it? It can't be easy eating that stuff either, because all the feathers are on it. And it did look like that carcass had already been stripped already, maybe by these buzzards. So look at it, it's really whacking into it. Gobble, gobble, gobble. I can't zoom any more than that. That's as good as it gets. That is... we're not sure how far I've zoomed in, but there's a massive zoom on this thing. Sort of going round, it's going round and round it. It's sort of almost. It's really, I mean, it's really quite. I mean, when you see it as it's whacking into it, the feathers are flying literally, aren't they? And it's stood on it, it's literally pulling it apart. Goodness me. There's a load of other birds just flown by just now. Let me pull back a bit. You can see how far away I am. Look at this. Look. Now, if I didn't have this zoom camera with me, I would never be able to get that. Here I am. Look at this. So anyway, I'm just gonna one more look, and then I'm gonna get going. That was worth waiting for. I think I just wanted to get a clear view of it. There we go. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Right. Right, anyway, so, right, I think that's me done now. I achieved what I wanted to achieve. I wanted to get a clear shot of it eating the heron, really, because that was just one off. I'm not going to be able to repeat that. So that was interesting. Oh, it's flown off now anyway. It's me talking. It's very skitty now. Right, I'm going to finish off the hedge trimming. Well, I won't finish off today, but I'm going to carry on with hedge trimming. Might have a little look later, but we better crack on. I'm late for lunch, I think. All right, he's having his lunch. Buzzard's back again. Look, can't stay away. Even though I'm now hedge trimming, he's still back. I'm still on it. He's still back. So that's interesting. I've started up the tractor. I'm coming around hedge trimming. I think what it is now that the Buzzard's more confident. Now I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing with the tractor, rather than just parking up the tractor. I'm sure that's it. I'm sure it thinks, oh, he's on a tractor, that's okay. Whereas if he's not moving around, what's he doing? Right, anyway, let's get on with this. We'll have another look later. I'm out to see what state the Buzzard's in when I come back from lunch. Right, well, I'm back again. I stopped for lunch. I just trimmed back down here. Oh, put the radio on, let me turn that off. And the Buzzard was still on the top of the stop multitasking, not an easy task. The Buzzard was still on top of the shed, but I think they probably had everything they want off that bird now, because it's been a couple of hours since I left. We'll have a little look. I'm still going round here. I'm still going round, I've been round quite a few times. I'm gradually getting there. It's really a slow old job going up and down, because it's so thick. I cannot just whack it down in one go. So we'll have a quick look. I'm going to go around once more, and then what we'll do is we'll have a look at the heron, see what state that's in, and also I'll have a quick look at the hedge and show you what it's like now it's been hacked down a bit. Particularly this side, which has got the elm on it, which is taking a real beating. Right, crack on everyone, crack on. Well, I've been going round now for another half an hour, and that Buzzard, or another Buzzard, has been picking away at that heron. It's flipping at it all the time. I wonder whether it's like a little buffet for all the different Buzzards around here. They all have a come and have a go. I can't believe there's much left of it yet. You can see it up there. Can you see up there? Let's see if I can zoom in again. There it is. So look at it, you can just see now where that cheeky Buzzard has dragged that heron over to the hedge. We'll have a look. I'm going to stop just by there. That's a good place to stop and look at the heron and look at the hedge. Well, look at this. Look at that. I'm going to put my gloves on again. Since I left, I saw this 2 hours. Look at that. Completely stripped bare. My God, there's not much meat left on it. Look at that. There's just the wings. Oh my God, they've had the head. Where's the head gone? Oh, the head is there. Is that the head? No, the head's gone. Look. Look, let's have a look. There's the breastbone. Where's the head gone? It's headless. Let's have a look. There's bits and pieces kicking around. That's not a bone, is it? That's a bit of stick. There is. So all we got left is the wings and a bit and the legs. No one's going to eat the legs, are they? Look at that. Look at that. Look at his legs. They're like chicken feet, aren't they? Look at that. I can't believe that. Head's gone. Head's gone. They've taken the head. Well, I knew they stripped carcasses and stuff, but I had no idea how stripped that would be so quickly. Especially as I didn't think there was a lot of good stuff left on there, but they've just eaten everything. I mean, like I said, they're probably hungry this time of year. I mean, they were still picking it, but because I was here, they went off, but they were still picking it, even like that. So they've actually, I think they've pulled the head off. Honestly can't see it anywhere here. They've taken the head off, away with them. And that's a bird eating a bird, isn't it? And that's almost cannibalism, isn't it? The head's gone. All that's left are wings and feet, really, and a bit of bone. Christ, and I bet they'll still come back and pick some more meat off that. There you go. That just shows you. Unbelievable. Right. I think it's time for me to head back. So I'll see you guys later. Time to crack on. Right, just have a quick look before I go back about these elm trees. Now, I did mention how they're thick compared with everything else in the hedge, and you can see here, look at this. Yeah, particularly here, look, this is a good one, good example. So there's this stump there you can see in there, like the bottom, almost like a base of the tree, and normally it's cut off that level every 2 years. This is now 3 years, and you can see the thickness of the branches now getting pretty thick, but also look at the state of it at the top. It's just splitting really badly. This bit here has got particularly quite a bit of elm in it. There's another one there, look. The thorn, you see that doesn't get too thick, look at that, look. But because this is already trying to grow in a tree, they grow really quick. There's one there that I haven't done yet. I haven't quite reached over to that bit there. But it leaves a horrible jagged, I've got to finish this off eventually smooth, but it leaves a horrible jagged bit when they break. They shatter really. But the other thing as well, it's putting quite a strain on the hedge trimmer, because there's not too much strain with the thorn, but when it gets to those elms, when you first go against them with a hedge trimmer, it sort of pushes them over, and there's a bit of resistance, and it's quite difficult for the hedge trimmer to cope with that until it sort of get the flails bite into the wood. So it's not great for the machinery. These hedge trimmers take quite a beating when they're on the sort of second, definitely like this, 3rd year growth. But like I said, the trouble is, look, we're getting a row of twigs. Can you see in there? That's just a row. There's not really much hedge there. That's actually just a row of almost like a stick with a bit at the top. So it's not great. Eventually these hedges are going to have to be laid. Anyway, there you go. Let's get going.